Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us, as always, is Definity, our level 26 dual pistol wielding, very pink, sorcery based superhero as we hover above the skies here in Metropolis. And of course, if you joined us in the last episode, if we have a look in our journal here, you'll know that we're now on our way back to Chinatown. That's right, you can see here. Return to Martian Manhunter in the Chinatown safe house. Why is that? That's because you will remember that we had a big showdown underneath the, well, what was underneath the university there against Faust, Black Adam, and of course his wife that he's raised from the dead there, Isis. Epic instance there, lots and lots of fun. If you haven't checked out the episodes, the episode previous to this, I highly suggest you do. It's one of those fights that goes on and on, but is very interesting, has multiple phases of the type normally reserved for raids and sort of 5-man content, all packed into a single player instance. It was absolute mayhem, lots of fun, very tense, and of course we came through without a scrape. We're very proud of ourselves, and now we're heading back to the PD, of course, to hand into Martian Manhunter, who was there helping us. So let's get right onto things and do that straight away. And by the way, welcome to you. Certainly hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you might be watching this episode. Alright, let's scoot around the corner here. See if Booster Gold's got anything for us while we're here. No, he hasn't. That's okay. Let's have a chat with Martian Manhunter.
I look forward to evaluating your capabilities.
Well, that wasn't very much. After all that we went through, that's all you've got to say. Okay, fine. Oh, don't know what happened there. There we go. And we'll complete this. What do we get for it? 923 XP. Well worth it indeed. Alright, while we're here, we obviously need to go and repair up. If you remember at the end of the last episode, we took a good look at our gear. And we'll do the same right now. Let's have a look, and you'll see that it's about to break. That's right. All these symbols here mean that the gear is broken, and you can see they're all glowing red, which is not a good sign. Okay, let's speak to Sentinel Jaden here, and we'll take care of you by repairing everything. There we go. And repair it all. There we are. Lovely. And now what we want to do is sell off all of our stuff. Of course, empty our bags. These are things that we don't want. I know this one here has lots of health and lots of might, but we lose power. I just don't want to do that at the moment. Power is the thing, or the lack of power is pretty much the thing that will kill us. You can see these boots here are very nice as well, but again, minus 50 power. That's not a sacrifice that I'm willing to make at this point in the game anyhow. Already collected, just making sure, of course, that the styles are ones that we've already collected. Because, of course, if we don't do that, then we won't be able to wear them. Alright, that is done. Let's check out our cola supplies as well. I think we've got a fair amount of them. Not all of them are, to be honest, the highest level that we could possibly have, but we've got a number of them there, and of course they were very nicely gifted to us by one of our viewers, so we're definitely going to hang on to them and use them. Now, while we're here, we might as well check the old mailbag. You can see the mail symbol glowing there. And you can see we've got Captain Marvel here. Even Solomon's eyes would open wide at these. I'll make sure these cannot... Oh, wait a minute. We've already seen that one. That's another bug. Oh, old emails becoming unread again. I honestly don't know what's going on there. Here we go from Aquaman, though. In the instance we've just completed, you've not only freed my mind from CSA, you've gathered our priceless Atlantean treasures as well. I need more coffee. And you have the thanks of the people of Atlantis and the gratitude of their king. Let's grab those. Let's go into our inventory straight away and see what he gave us. And it looks like it's, oh, look at that, it's a style that's already collected, and also they offer no stat benefits, so we'll just be selling those right away. Okay, one more mail is left there from, who's that from? Roman Destroyer. Hey Sambo, I'm a big fan, I hope to see you online tonight. Indeed, I do hope that I get to see a lot of our viewers. Unfortunately, of course, being here in Australia, it means that, I'm on at a weird time if you're playing from the US, or indeed sometimes in the UK. I do know from our Guild Wars series, I'm playing with Ultra and Alt there, and by the way, big shout out to Ultra and Alt. Hello, how are you? When we film, it's about lunchtime for him, so I guess people are either at work or they're tucked up in bed asleep when I'm filming, which is a bit of a shame, except for the weekend. Sometimes you might catch me around. So I certainly hope you do, and by the way, big shout out to you and nice to hear from you. Alright, let's have a look in our journal now. What have we got here? If we go by type, You can see our solo missions up the top here. We're a bit slim pickings at the moment. We've got our sacrifice quest, which is of course the Bruno Mannheim one. I really want to get to the next level before we attack that, or maybe even wait till level 30. Certainly not happy going back at the moment because we'll just get killed again, I think. We've got this one here, Fateful Omen, that's just opened up. Maybe we could go chat to him, speak to Dr. Fate in the Midtown Metropolis police station. Now you can see though, this is the weird thing, it opened up at about level 25 or level 26, and it's a level 29 quest, so not too sure exactly why that's the case, but let's track it anyway. Let's go have a chat to Dr. Fate and
Spectre has gone mad
see how
and
it
is
goes.
raising spirits of the angry dead in Midtown. You must speak to Dr. Fate immediately. He's waiting for you at the Midtown Metropolis police station.
Alright then, Oracle, well, if you say to go to the Midtown Metropolis police station, then we shall do just that and go to the Midtown Metropolis police station, even though we are below the level requirements of the quest. So, again, a bit of feedback there. I mean, you can see we're level 26, bit of feedback for SOE. Why you would give us a level 29 quest when we've just turned a level 26, I honestly don't know. Perhaps it's not that hard. I honestly have no clue. Maybe by the end of the outside world quests, you know, by the time we actually go into the story mission, maybe we will be 29. Maybe they've measured that out. Honestly couldn't tell you. Now, if this area looks familiar to you, it should, because of course this is the area that we first came to when we very first started playing the game with Blaze Purple. The Midtown, rather the Chinatown area in Metropolis was where it all began. So, bit famous for us, and of course brings back all sorts of cool memories from back in the day when it was very busy. Anyway, let's see how far we have to fly. It's not too far. I'm sure we'll get there pretty quickly. Gives us, of course, an opportunity to check out the scenery. Oops, and there's a collectible that's already been used. Maybe find some unused collectibles, because we do want those. And of course, you know that they give us skill points. As well as, well, actually, no, sorry, they don't give us skill points, they give us points towards achievements, is what I'm trying to say, and achievements in that respect will actually give us skill points as well. So there's definitely a means to an end there. Plus, of course, if you're a Pokemon type of player, i.e. got to collect them all, which I definitely am, then you'll absolutely want to be on the lookout for them. You can see I've already collected quite a number of these. You can see them scooting past in the background there, and they're white, which means they've already been collected. So we've been doing not too bad on Dfinity in terms of looking for them. Alright, there we go, the police station just up ahead. Wasn't that much of a jaunt, especially when we've got our superpower, super speed. So it's never too much of a trouble to get around the city now. Of course, the most amount of time that we spend is on the loading screens into these police departments. And of course, I know I've said it 100 times in the past, but I'll absolutely say it again. Why they take so long to load compared to everything else in the game, I honestly do not know. And there's those people there standing there right in the way of superheroes careening around the corner just like me. Why they stand there time after time, I really don't know. Here we are, Dr. Fate. Hello to you.
We need all the aid we can gather. The Spectre, the spirit of God's vengeance, has launched an attack on downtown Metropolis. He has raised spirits of the vengeful dead to judge and execute humanity. Go and seek out Sentry Lita of the Sentinels of Magic, so we will start to heal this wound.
Alright, you heard the doc. That's exactly what we'll do now. Is it just me?
Welcome
or
to
is
the battle.
that the same voice actor as Martian Manhunter?
The Spectre has the power of God's vengeance to judge guilty souls, but here he has lost all mercy. Circe's foul touch, I fear, has turned the Spectre completely mad. Bring peace to these spirits.
Indeed, we will do your bidding, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman and Dr. Fate, well, we can't exactly resist them, can we? So let's go have a look at this and see how it goes. Now, I'm going to imagine it's going to be too hard for us, being that it's a level 29 quest, but, well, that's what we're being told to do, so that's what we'll do. Let's have a look now. We'll look in the quest log here. Vengeful Spirits. Confront the Vengeful Spirits the Spectre has raised in downtown Metropolis. Okay, well, we can do that, I guess, as we scoot over Centennial Park here. And, of course, in the background, we will probably... Oh, we won't turn around because we can't, because we're super speeding, but we would see the statue of Superman there. And of course, if you haven't been there, if you're playing the game, make sure you go and see it, because it will give you an achievement just for going to say hello to his statue. All right, and okay, here's an opportunity for you guys to earn some more internet points. If you can tell me, let's stop here, what in earth is going on here? There we go. I'm sure you know. What is happening to these buildings? Why have they got this force field around it? So 10 internet points to you if you can tell me what it's called. What has happened to the building? Now, you don't have to describe the why, just what it's called. And I'll give you a clue. It begins with the letter B. There you go. See if you can chalk up your 10 internet points. Now, why we're in combat, I have absolutely no idea. That's a bit weird. Right, here we go. It looks like we're in the right place. Oh, and look, there's a collectible there as well. Jolly good. Oh, the Torn Spirits. I do remember this area. Oh, look at that. They are already onto us. Vengeful Spirit. Let's call out our pet, the Fury. And let's just see how difficult this is. I'm imagining it's going to be nasty if there's more than one. So I'm going to try and keep away from the mobs. Right, we managed to deal with one okay. Oh, and there's another one that we've just aggroed. That was lucky. It was just at the end. Look at our health. It's way down low. I'm going to spam our own heal here. Nice little Street Fighter 4 juggling loft shot there.
No mortal can defy Ultim.
There we go. Well, it looks like I proved you wrong there, mister. Because I'm immortal. Well, I guess I'm immortal. And I did defy you.
This is Wrath, mortal. A life ended too soon. A pilot with a sense of redemption. A police officer caught in the fires of corruption. All these and more the Spectre has been.
Well, that was a bit of a creepy voice, wasn't it? Anyway, here we are, Lightkeeper Lighter.
We need your help. The Spectre has raised these ghouls to judge humanity, and they think life itself is a crime. Destroy them and guide their astral victims back to their bodies. But beware the Reapers. We will need a special power to banish them.
Alright, so there you go. You heard the woman. Restore Torn Souls 0 out of 20. And we have to banish Vengeful Spirits as well. Quite how we're going to do them, I'm not sure. It sounded like we need to do something else based on what she said. She said it needed something kind of powerful. Maybe that will become obvious to us. Who knows? Banish. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. That was. We just banished one. That's interesting. Alright, well, we'll see how we go. Restore Torn Souls. There we go, 1 out of 20. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's anything too complicated in this one. It's just a matter of making sure we don't get ourselves killed, of course, or lock onto the wrong target, which I just did. Alright, let's bring out our pet. God knows where he went. We only pulled him out a few minutes ago, and he's already disappeared. Yeah. Not very tough as our pet, and in fact, looks like neither. Oh no, Soulstorm, long cast. This could be bad. Oh, could be very bad, but it just managed to scrape out of that one. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die. Or are we gonna be lucky? Oh, we just managed to. Oh, how is that? All right, we need to get out of here and heal up. And again, losing our pet, the Fury. He just doesn't last at all, does he? Okay, he's got the DPS, but gosh, he's weak. Anyway, there we go. Nearly full health. Yep, there we go. Let's get back into it. Let's see if we can just try to stick to one at a time. And of course, the reason that I didn't before is that I didn't lock down my target. And of course, that meant that I accidentally shifted target to someone else in the background, which was bad. Bad Sambo. Alright, Soul Eater. What have you got to say for yourself? Not sure if that's going to actually count towards any of my quests. And I need to heal. And I didn't heal. I don't know why. Made a noise, but didn't heal. Alright, this looks bad. This is definitely not going to be good. Oh, and I did it again. Wrong button. Healing up again. And again. And look at that. One-shotted. Pretty much there. We were down to about, what, a 5th health, and just one severe whack from one of those guys meant that it was curtains for us. And unfortunately, I think this is going to be the case for these quest lines here. I really don't know why we're missing all of that content in between. Like, where is our level 26 content? Seriously. There's a huge gap here. Have they not fixed that in all this time? Come on, SOE. Pull your finger out. Otherwise, you're going to lose more people. In fact, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Don't want to be all negative Nelly, but you know, we've got the mega server here. We're basically one PvE server. I still hardly see a soul. I see them in police stations, and I see them every now and then if I go to the watchtower, but out in the world there's still nobody roaming around. It's just bizarre. I see people in the shout channel and people in the trade channel when we're inside the watchtower or in the PD stations, but just literally, quite literally, never see any players roaming around. So don't know what's going on. Didn't really do much in terms of the mega servers, and besides that also there's another issue where off camera I've been trying to queue a little bit for some alerts. Really wanted to get some of those alerts happening so that we could start filming some. I waited the other night for an hour and I gave up. I mean, you know, there's just something's wrong. There's just, did people not come back for the merge? I guess maybe a lot of the players didn't know about it. Perhaps they didn't really publicise it that well. Unless you're playing the game, I guess you wouldn't really know. And of course, if you're not playing the game anymore, well, you're probably not keeping an eye on the news and the website. So unless you heard from word of mouth or something like that, I'm guessing that you're probably not gonna know that there's been a server merge. And that's definitely apparent in the number of players that are roaming around, which is not very many. So, a bit sad. Give it a bit longer. Hopefully, people will start to come back once the word gets around that we've just got the one PvE server. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best, of course. Alright, so you can see we're doing a lot better now as long as we do one-on-one, but you can see also, you might remember a lot of frustration from Seraphis here. Back on our villainous character, we were trying to do these, and of course they conjure up all of these rubbish bins and buses and all sorts of crazy things that they fling at us, and they do a whole bunch of damage, and it's slightly unfair if you ask me, but very tough to survive these guys, and maybe keeping on them like this kind of keeps them from doing their casting, although I'm going to have to move. Come on, look how slowly I'm moving. Want to move away from this one because I don't want to aggro into those other mobs. Now, are you going to come and chase me or what? That's better. Alright, now we can beat up on him. And you can see we're up to 13 out of 25. Going to try for 25 out of 25, of course. Let's see if we can just pummel this guy with lead. See what happens. Well, server lag happens. That's what happens. Look at that. We've just totally lost our frame rate for some reason. Not sure why. Although I think we actually lost our frame rate when we were playing Seraphis here as well. It's definitely something to do with this zone. There's no doubt about it. Maybe it's unoptimized. Again, SOE being lazy. I honestly don't know. But look at that. Same place, and we get like 2 frames per second. Now, we've lost our pet again. Gosh, things aren't going well, are they? Alright, let's scoot in, see if we can keep on this person, and there we go again. Frame rate has gone. No, it's come back. Now, I can't remember whether those guys floating around there are actually aggroable or not. I'm not sure. It looks like we're safe. Wow, this is horrible. Right, what we'll do is we'll pause the recording and see if it makes a difference. We'll be right. And we're back, folks, and it's definitely something to do with the map. If I go over to that corner over there, we lose our frame rate. If I stay over this area, it's fine. That to me says that the map is totally unoptimized. So we'll try and stay away from that area because, as you can see, we've got a perfect frame rate here. So it's definitely not Vista for once. It's definitely something to do with the design, and I'd say that they haven't managed to actually optimize the area in terms of their occlusion and stuff like that. So come on, SOE, get your stuff together, please. Alright, there we go. We are up to 21 of 25 of these vengeful spirits. So nearly there. And of course, the other great thing about doing these high-level quests, I guess, is that we get more XP. So that's not too bad. Alright, so we're looking for these torn spirits. Now, whoa, did you see that? Throwing a car at me. I'm just going to run away because can't be bothered fighting something so stupid. What we're looking for are the torn spirits because they actually got the little citizens underneath them, and they're the ones that are going to count towards these other quests here where we have to restore torn souls, 4 out of 20. And look at that, we've already lost our pet again. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. And speaking of which, we absolutely need to summon him. You can hear me spamming it away there. Look at that. Only after about 10 button hits did it actually come out. Can you believe that? Alright, we need to give ourselves a heal and get rid of this vengeful spirit that aggro. Oh, there's another. Okay, I'm just getting out of here because this is ridiculous. This is another Green Lantern scenario where we've just got mobs spawning at way too high of a rate. It's just simply not fun. So what we're going to do is scoot. Look at that, we've already lost our pet as well. What I want to do is scoot around and look for... Oh, whoops, we've got frame rate issues if we get too close to that corner. Want to hunt around and look for the mobs here. There we go, the Torn Spirits. That's what we want. They're nice and easy. 7 out of 20. It's just a matter of actually finding them and escaping these other ones here, the Vengeful Spirits, which is still sitting on 24 out of 25. Can you believe it after all that? Unbelievable. Alright, let's see if there's any around this corner. I think we're just slightly out of the quest zone. Maybe there's some on the top of the building. Who knows? There we go. That's what we want. And we'll take on this Vengeful Spirit. Bring back Fury, the useless pet, again. See how long he lasts.
You cannot escape judgment.
And see, oh, and they're throwing buses at us. There we go. We have managed to get 9 out of 20 of the Torn Souls, and hopefully this is going to be 10. Are we going to die? We're going to die. No, just managed to survive. Oh, no, we didn't. And that didn't count. Look at that. You can see him in the background there. He's standing up. He just despawned, and the Restore Torn Souls did not go up. So bugs ahoy around here. Not only have we got a totally unoptimized zone, but we've got quests that don't update. Oh, this is shocking. And this is the only content that we have. It just boggles the mind. Seriously, you know, DCU desperately trying to hold on to its existing subscribers. I'd say about 90% of the main subscribers have left the game. And here we are left with nobody to play with, and bugs are plenty. It's just not good, Sony. It's not good at all. Anyway, we'll see what happens when we get to level 30. If we ever get to level 30 on Divinity, we'll see what happens. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the end is drawing near for our DCUO experience. Who knows? Okay, just ever keeping an eye out here as well for collectibles. Can't seem to find any at the moment. So we head back into this nasty quest area. Where is it? There we are. And see if we can find some more Torn Souls. That's what we're after. And look at this, there's no one around. What's going on? Oh, there's nobody around, but apparently the drink vending machines are going to attack us anyway, because that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Where did all the mobs go? I mean, oh, what's going on? This is just horrible. No, can't see any Torn Souls. Is that one down there? No. And of course they seem to be able to attack us from about 10 miles away as well. Oh, look at that. Let's see how long it takes for me to try and get away, shall we? And they're going to fling a tractor at us now. Look, I haven't even attacked anyone. I'm trying to avoid. Look at how many mobs there are, will you? This is unbelievable. Absolutely, and I can't move now. Look at my health. This is, oh, it's ridiculous. Let's just get the heck out of here. I want to drop this quest. Of course, you know what? You're out of luck if you want to abandon a quest, because in this game you can't abandon quests. Okay. Sometimes the logic of DCUO defies me. Alright, let's have a look in our journal. That is a whitewash, folks. We're not going to put ourselves through that at all. What have we got left to do? Explore Metropolis's Chinatown neighborhood, level 1. Right. Well, I think that's all we've got to do apart from the Watchtower quest. Maybe that's what we need to do as well. Head back to the Watchtower after we've done these exploration quests, and maybe do, I can't remember what, let's have a look, what level was it now? Sort by type. Welcome to the Watchtower, level 9. Oh well, we'll do it, I guess. I suppose. Anyhow, folks, this is a bit of a long flight. What I'll do again is I'll pause the video and we'll come back when we're closer to our exploration target. And we're back, folks, and you can see we're getting closer to our exploration target now. In fact, there it is. Let's drop down, and again, this may be a place familiar to you guys. This was the area of one of our very first interior quests, I believe, and I remember having a look at this thinking to myself, wow, this is going to be really cool, because it's so well done around here, you've got to admit. Very, very well done. In terms of the design and layout,
This is Madame Xanadu's Occult Curiosities, a magic shop where you may enter freely, unafraid. Ancient secrets lie behind each of the rune-covered books that line the store shelves. That's what they claim, anyway. I, Booster Gold, just wanted to purchase a magician's hat. They must have been out of stock.
yes, thank you for that booster, you buffoon. Alright, where do we go to next? It's the Mannheim's Chinese Theatre. And of course, you know all about Mannheim, who he is. And I'd say it's also a play on the Mann's Chinese Theatre. If you've ever been to LA and you've walked down Sunset Boulevard there, you'll have been past the Mann's Chinese Theatre. I'm absolutely sure of it. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, a quest. Look at this. Alright, we'll definitely take that, thanks.
Madame Dia perches atop the theater, greedily using her cursed amulet to entomb the incorporeal. Free her from that talisman. Use it to call back the souls of the dispossessed.
Look at that, an actual quest. That's fantastic. We'll keep that in our bags for the next episode, perhaps. Let's have a look and see what crazy level it is. I'm assuming it's very low level. What is it? Penance, yeah, level 5. But look, who knows? Maybe it might lead on to greater things and open up some more. I honestly don't know.
A representation of the diversity in Metropolis, Mannheim's Chinese Theater is a beloved part of the city and home to rich cultural offerings, from gallery exhibitions of cultural beauty to dramatic performances of modern theatrical masterpieces. The theater itself is a dark, cavernous room with large plush seats and the faint scent of magical mayhem.
And not sure if you spotted it, but just along the side there, when it cut out to that zoomed out scene, we can see this. That's what we want.
Initiate field report. Broken into many tiny fragments, this soul requires extra care.
You shall pay for this.
And of course, I just realized that Madame D is right there. There we go. Subdue, solace, and beckon their souls. You know what? We might as well carry on this quest, seeing as we're here. Let's see, where is it? Type and penance. There we go. Subdue the soulless and beckon their souls to return to the living. Let's track that one. Ah, okay. Maybe it's these guys down here. Let's have a look. Magent? Is it a Magent? No, it's not. Alright, maybe it's something else. Is it these guys? Ah, here we go. The Soulless Thrall. Of course, we're going to be able to basically blaze through this quest very fast because we're of such a high level. Yep, you can use your special powers all that you like. You're not going to be able to kill me, I'm afraid.
You're like my hero. Hey, thanks.
Now, how many of these do we have to get? It looks like, 15. Okay, that's alright. And I'm getting weird frame rate issues yet again.
Hey, thanks, dude.
Hey, did you see that? That player actually kill stole from us, and we knocked out the Thrall, the Soulless Thrall, and they came along and stole it from us. Thanks very much, you butthead.
A fresh soul for Faust.
Oh, come on.
Whoa, that was dope. Come, you're like my hero.
And for some reason, I just can't lock onto this person, and they keep stunning us again and again and again. Oh, it's going to feel good to kill you, that's right.
You will never defeat me.
Alright, so looking for, what do we got? 7 out of 15.
Whoa, that was dope. Hey, thanks, dude. You're like my hero.
There we go, 10 out of 15, just 5 to go. Might as well finish this off. I know we're a little bit over time, but hey, it's quests and we're desperate for them.
Whoa, that was dope. Hey, give your soul to Faust. Whoa, that was dope.
Alright, that should be more than enough to finish off our quest. We only need, well, one more now.
Hero. Hey, thanks, dude.
And there we go. Now I'm really hoping this is going to lend itself to more quests, by the way. I really do. Alright, hit our journal, finish this one off. And nothing. No, we didn't get anything. We've got a poor frame rate and we got no extra quests. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, explore Metropolis. We'll go back to tracking that one. And what does it say that we need to do? Visit the Shen Li Po Gardens. Of course, you might remember they're over on the waterfront, I believe, over there. But we'll leave that for the next episode. Hopefully our frame rate will be a lot better by then. And of course, maybe we'll miraculously find some more content to do. Anyhow, folks, certainly hope you enjoyed that episode. Certainly hope you'll join us in the next one. Most importantly, certainly hope you're having a great day wherever you are. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and Definity, so saying take care. We'll see you next time, and bye-bye.